Hi guys, it's Kier and welcome back to my YouTube channel for the first kind of official video here on this channel. I hope you all are doing amazing this spooky season and this week and this day, because today we are talking about witchcraft versus paganism. I wanted to make this video because a lot of people think that witchcraft and paganism are the same thing, but they are sorta kinda two different entities. Not sorta kinda, they are two different entities that you can put together or you can not put together, depending on you as a person. But first things first, what is witchcraft? Witchcraft is a spiritual practice I said not, tied to a specific religion that you can practice with basically any religion. There are a lot of stigmas, I would say, I think that's the right word, around witchcraft, that witches are evil, that they're satanic, that they eat children. Not true. They do none of those things. There are satanic witches who are in the satanic temple, but that doesn't mean that they're necessarily evil. Yes, there are some satanic witches, and yes, there are some evil witches, but it doesn't fit the whole population of witches. Witchcraft in general is about people, not just women, by the way, who work with nature, the 5 or 4 elements, depending on what you believe, to bring their manifestations to life. For instance, if you want money, you would do a prosperity spell, probably using herbs which are found in nature. Or you could do a prosperity circle where you bring in all 4 or 5 elements, like I said, depending on what you believe, to bring prosperity into your life. Many witches that I have heard of, they do not do spells to harm people just to harm people. I've only heard witches do hexes and curses on people who genuinely hurt them in a way, shape, or form where they are deserving of that, or are just pieces of doo-doo. I was trying to think of a way to say that without, actually saying the word. Now, what is paganism? Paganism is a religion that is based off of polytheistic beliefs from ancient times, like Greek mythology, Norse mythology, ancient Egyptian beliefs. I don't know if you would call that mythology. I've never heard anyone call it, say, ancient Egyptian mythology. So paganism has existed for a long time, and I'll make a whole video about paganism because I like to rant about paganism a lot, and I don't have people in my life who will sit and listen to me rant. So, but it's a religion that has been around for a long time, longer than Christianity actually. Trying to explain this stuff in the easiest, simplest way possible so that everyone can understand. So if you don't understand me, I'm sorry. By the way, polytheism is the belief in multiple gods and goddesses. I just realized that's a word that I don't think everyone knows. So yeah. So the next thing is, what is the difference between paganism and witchcraft? Obviously, I made this big dividing line between the two, that witchcraft is not tied to religion. The paganism is a religion. It just is. So you can see that starting. Witchcraft, a spiritual practice, paganism, a religion. 2 separate things. So you can be a Christian witch, you can be a pagan witch, you can be an atheist witch. You can basically practice any religion with witchcraft. Paganism, you can be a pagan witch, you can be Wiccan, you can be just pagan, you can be a Wiccan witch. I will talk about Wicca, maybe, kinda. I don't know much about Wicca, so that's a maybe, but two separate things. Anyways, I wanted to make this video short and to the point. Sorry if I confused you even more. I'm deeply sorry if I did. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss when I post. Also, go look in the description box below for a little note, the playlist that this will be under in case you're watching this in the future when I have more videos out, next week's video title, and the link to last week's video. I will see you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Bye!